The Plaintiffs section allows you to organize information about an individual connected to a matter in a centralized location and make use of custom fields to include the exact information you want. This is a highly customizable space in which you can keep track of how an individual is related to matters, contacts, and events, store relevant notes and documents, and keep basic info on hand. With the profile form, you have a blank slate you can fill with tailored categories, easy to create and customize in properties. The plaintiff section is a great example of Clarra's versatility and ease of use, as it is not only flexible to include whatever information you wish about plaintiffs in a legal matter, but can even be renamed should you prefer to call it something else. For users who work in non-legal industries, the functionality of the section is unwavering, serving as an adaptable and accessible organizational tool. Before adding plaintiffs, we should first create custom fields for the plaintiff info and profile form pages. Click on your profile icon and select Properties. From there, click the Plaintiffs tab and Add Property. Let's start by adding another field to the plaintiff info page. Perhaps we want to associate a client number with each individual plaintiff. We can type in the name for the field and then select a field type. Our support site has articles and videos that go over custom field creation, custom field groups, and field types in greater detail, and we recommend reviewing those for more explanation of the options available. As we'll be entering a number for each plaintiff, we'll select Number as the field type. If we consider this information to be sensitive, we can mark it as personally identifiable information to hide it by default as an added security measure. We can also choose whether or not to mark this field as required, and if it should be hidden when no number has been entered for a given plaintiff. Custom fields can be displayed for specific matter types to avoid clutter on pages where they aren't relevant, but as this field is applicable to all plaintiffs, we'll keep it displayed for all matter types. As mentioned before, we want this to be on the plaintiff's info page. You can also create section headers to organize custom fields, and once again, our support site is a great resource to learn more about making those. Finally, we can determine which users can view and edit the field, which, in conjunction with the ability to label fields as personally identifiable information, ensures information is only seen by authorized users. Press Save, and we've created a custom field for the plaintiff's info page. Let's move on to creating some fields for the plaintiff's profile form. The process is the same, we just select a different page. Let's say we want to include the plaintiff's birth date. Type it in, select the field type, in this case date, and the rules we previously discussed. Make sure to select profile form as the page this time. Press save when you're done. Finally, let's create a custom field group for the profile form page. A custom field group allows you to associate 2 to 4 custom fields and is a great way to keep related information together on a page. To create a custom field group, simply click Make this field a custom field group when creating a new custom field. This will allow you to name the group before creating the fields within it. Let's say we have plaintiffs who are part of matters about insurance claims. We may want to utilize the profile form as a way to include their injury information. Name the first field, say injury type, and select its field type. We'll go with single line text so we can type in the value. Then do so for the second field. Perhaps we want to include information about injury severity. Here, we may want to select a drop-down or checkbox for the field type to select from predetermined options, which we then include below. Press Add Option and enter the values. Scroll down and select the rules for the group, and make sure to display on the profile form page. The rules selected will apply to all fields in the group. Press Save, and we've created a custom field group for the plaintiff's profile form page. You can see the individual fields in the group by clicking the downward arrow next to it. Back here on the Properties tab, we can click Edit Display Order to choose how we'd like to arrange the layout of custom fields on both the plaintiff's info and profile form pages. Simply drag and drop to move the display. Press Apply to save your changes. As mentioned earlier, you can rename the plaintiff section as well as the profile form. Click on the Global tab and then the 3 dots next to Plaintiff and rename. You can type a new name into Change To and update the icon design as well. The process for changing the name for profile form is the same. Alright, now that we've customized the plaintiff section for our specific use case, let's add a plaintiff. You can add a new plaintiff by clicking Add New in the upper nav and New Plaintiff, or by clicking the Plaintiffs section on the left sidebar and Add New Plaintiff on the right. Plaintiffs, like contacts, can be either individuals or companies. We'll focus on adding an individual plaintiff today. Enter their name and select their principal matter. You can include various contact information and see the custom field we created for client number, which we can now enter and have appear on their info page. Press Save when you're done. We've now added a plaintiff. With the plaintiff created, let's update the information on their profile form. Click the Profile Form tab and select Edit. Here, we see our custom fields and can enter the values we want. We can select a date from the pop-up calendar for birth date, type in an injury type, and select an injury severity from the values we entered. Press Save, and their profile form is updated. You've now created a plaintiff and completed their profile form. The example we reviewed today is just one of many ways you can utilize and customize the plaintiff section to organize connected information on Clarra. For more information on how to make the most of features across Clarra and customize them further, visit our support site.